What is severance? Severance is an amount of money or a period of notice that is given to employees who get laid off. Basically, in BC and in Canada and a lot of countries, the law says when an employee is laid off and not fired, they're going to need some support in order to be able to get the next job. And of course, between the time they get laid off until they find a new job, there's going to be some time spent there. And for their own financial security, the law provides for severance, which means an amount of money or time given to the employee so they can, for lack of a better term, set themselves up for the next phase of their career. Now, severance is very complicated because it can be based on our common law or our legislation. And in order to ascertain what is a reasonable amount of severance for any employee, it's always best to speak to an employment lawyer to make sure that you get the severance that you're entitled to and you negotiate it properly. A lot of times the employer will just come and say, hey, we're laying you off and we're going to give you 2 weeks pay, sign this release and we'll pay you that. And in a lot of situations, we see that the employee is entitled to way more than 2 weeks. It could be up to 2 years. So a lot of employees at the time that they're getting laid off, they're highly emotional. And then they get these letters saying, hey, sign this and we'll give you a little bit of a relief. And they think that the employer is doing them a favor. But in most situations, they're not. So when you get an offer for severance or a release, the best advice that we can give is don't sign it and just say, hey, I want to get some independent legal advice and I will get back to you. And almost always the employer will say yes, of course. And then the employment lawyer can negotiate a better severance to make sure that you are financially secure before you find your next employment. If you have any questions, please email us at info@ylaw.ca or call us at 604-974-9529. Thank you.